Picture this. Your family tells you that they want to tune into their favorite TV channel because an interesting movie is going to air in a few minutes. Wanting to spend some time with your family, you decide to sit on the couch and enjoy a movie night. The room is dark. The only light source in the room is a TV screen. Some of its light reflection dances across the walls, the roof, and your faces. The room is filled with loud sound effects and background music emanating from the film. All of a sudden, the screen goes black. The room, now darker by the lack of the bright TV screen colors, is filled with a deafening silence. Anything can pop up at any moment. The anticipation makes seconds feel like minutes. But just as abruptly, the screen changes and shows you something that shouldn't be there. You, dumbfounded, gradually start connecting the dots and figure out that the transmission was hijacked. Of all the channels and of all the moments when this could have happened, it had to be at this very moment. The hijacking of broadcast signals is nothing new. This is something that has happened before many times. But what could be the reason behind doing something as intricate as this? Maybe a form of protesting? Maybe as a way to communicate a message? Maybe just for fun because the people behind this had too much free time on their hands. Whatever it may be, in this video I'll show you 5 shocking moments when live TV got hijacked. November 26, 1977. In the United Kingdom, a news segment was being transmitted in parts of southern England. While ITN news reporter Andrew Gardner was doing his job as usual, the viewers noticed the audio began to distort and a loud deep buzz was audible. Suddenly, a strange voice resounded, announcing a message to planet Earth.
There are conditions. These include stopping the execution of all captured prisoners of war, allowing Giroud to take part in negotiations, being arrested. In Australia, Mr. Kerry Packer's cricketers are still pleased about yesterday's High Court decision, which lifts the ban on them playing in Test matches and county.
This is the voice of Allah, representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command, speaking to you. For many years you have seen us as lights in the skies. We speak to you now to service them as we have done to your brothers and sisters all over this, your planet Earth. We come to warn you of the destiny of your race and your world so that you may communicate to your fellow beings the course you must take to avoid the disaster which threatens your world and the beings on other worlds around you. This is in order that you may share in the great awakening as the planet passes into the new age of Aquarius. The new age can be a time of great peace and evolution for your race, but only your rulers are made aware of new forces that can overshadow their judgments. Be still. We the Ashtar Galactic Command thank you for your attention. We are now leaving the planes of your existence. May you be blessed by the supreme love and triple repentance.
Use your imagination. Suppose you...
The transmission caused viewers to become alarmed as some people thought the intrusion by this entity was genuine. For those wondering, no, the perpetrator was never found. If you want to listen to the audio in its entirety, I'll leave a link in the description. September 6, 1987. A movie called Three Daughters, released in 1986, was being aired on the Playboy channel. Everything seemed normal until the film was replaced by a black screen and a white text. Take a look.
Cozy.
I know that she wants.
The clip you just watched is not the real footage of the incident. It's just a depiction of how it might have looked. There is no actual footage recorded. The only alleged evidence of the incident is the following photo. Apparently, an employee of the Christian Broadcasting Network was convicted in connection with the incident, Thomas Haney. It seemed that this wasn't his first time hijacking adult channels. There were similar charges of interfering with another channel which transmitted adult movies. Haney received 3 years of probation, a $1,000 fine, and 150 hours of community service. August 2, 2006. During the 2006 Israeli-Lebanese conflict, Israel hacked a Hezbollah TV station as well as radio stations. Lebanese mobile phone users even affirmed that they received text and voice messages from the Israeli offensive, which allegedly clarified they were aiming against Hezbollah and not the Lebanese people. According to the Sydney Morning Herald, some of the images shown were the lifeless bodies of Hezbollah's special forces. There is also an alleged transmission where the Hezbollah leader is shown with crosshairs on him, followed by sound effects of gunshots, warning everyone that their leader is lying to them, while also showing disturbing footage of the Israeli Air Force destroying targets in Lebanon.
إلى السكان اللبنانيين، إليكم مقاطع من كلمات حسن الصادق.
بالتأكيد طائع أقوى سلاح جو في المنطقة قد لا نملك إمكانية مواجهته.
دولة إسرائيل تضع النقاط على الحروف وتقول الحقيقة.
I can't link the full video, but you can easily find it on the internet with a quick search. February 11, 2013. Just imagine for a moment that you've been watching too many zombie movies to the point to start to think occasionally, can I survive a zombie apocalypse? Can I outrun them? Where can I hide? You decide to distract yourself and watch a talk show on TV. Out of the blue, a noise pierces your ears. It's an emergency alert with a message stating that zombies are rising from their graves and are attacking the living. How would you react? Well, it's not something you have to imagine, because this happened on 5 different television stations across the US states of Montana, Michigan, Wisconsin, and New Mexico. Watch this.
Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. I repeat, civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. This warning applies to all areas receiving this broadcast. Tune in to 9:20 a.m. to get updated information in the event that you are separated from your television or if electrical service is interrupted. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. This station will now cease transmission, so please use your battery-powered radio. Tune in to 9:20 a.m. for information.
Who have made significant contributions preserving our area's history. Pacific Steel and Recycling.
After these incidents, you can imagine the broadcasters were desperately trying to figure out what was going on. everyone had to recheck security measures. An investigation was done by local and federal authorities and reported that the hackers who hijacked the transmissions were caught and arrested shortly after. Other than that, no more information was released. November 22, 1987. Alright, the next incident is very well known, but it wouldn't be right to not put it in here. I'm talking about the infamous Max Headroom Incident. The first interference happened at 9 p.m. during a sports report.
Hadn't put up a sack in 12 quarters, finally did. Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I.
As you can see, the hijacking didn't seem to last long. That is, until 2 hours later, there was another interception during an episode of Doctor Who, which lasted almost 90 seconds. We see the masked man making random comments, holding up a middle finger at some point. Then, we see this guy bending over, showing his buttocks while a woman dressed as a French maid spanks him with a fly swatter.
Some dry clothing. Jesus. I just made a giant masterpiece for all the greatest world newspaper nerds. My brother is wearing the other one. But it's dirty. What you done for my time?
The technicians couldn't do anything to stop the transmission, as there was no one on duty at that time. The transmission ended because the hijacker did it himself. This became a topic that was talked about nationwide. A criminal investigation was conducted by the FCC, but after much speculation, the suspects were never identified. It's been more than 3 decades since the incident happened. Are the suspects ever going to come forward and explain their motives behind this hijacking? I don't know much about the legal technicalities behind this, but apparently, the people responsible for the Max Headroom incident will no longer face criminal punishment should their identities be revealed, as the 5-year statute of limitations was surpassed in 1992. Who knows, maybe the suspects could be your neighbors, your relatives, but they decided to keep all of this a secret. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm sorry for not uploading as consistently as I wish I could. I've been pretty busy, but I do intend on uploading more videos. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Take care. I'll see you soon.